Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, love bugs. It's your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, Mimi the Motivator. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome back if you are a returning listener. If this is your first time, then hi. I'm Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator. And around here, we like to be 1% better in one area of our life every single day. So you are now officially a love bug and are going to be doing just that. So today has been so rough and challenging. Oh my gosh. I think maybe like the past week or so. I don't know. It's like I went on this went from high flying disc to like low vibrational valley. Like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Can you relate to that? So that's what we're going to be talking about today is when life is not working out. What's going on? But before we do that, we are going to have our food for thought. So food for thought comes from a lady named Anne Lamott. And I believe she is the author of Bird by Bird. And it says, to be engrossed by something outside ourselves is a powerful antidote for the rational mind. The mind that so frequently has its head up its own ass. That is the key to so many things. It's the key to getting out of depression, I think. I think it's the key of beating this winter blues. I don't know how many of you are somewhere where it snows and you got snow going on. I even heard there's snow in places that normally don't get snow. So, I'm sorry if that's you. Or I'm going to say congratulations, you got snow. But either way it goes, we have to find something that pulls us or draws us. That goes back to even knowing what our why is. That WHY, what hurts you? What hurts you, love bug? What is that thing? Because when you have that, then that gives you something to focus on to fix that thing. Don't just sit back and complain about that thing. You have to do something to fix that thing. You have to pull your head out your ass and focus on something or someone else. That's usually the problem, is that our head is up our butts. So far up our butts that we're not even present. We don't even see what's going on around us. We can't even be grateful for what is abundant around us. We're focused on how we're feeling and how somebody treating us and how they didn't do this and I want it, yeah. Especially like after the Valentine's Day thing, you get that a lot, and a lot of us are guilty. And that's okay. We're human. We're allowed to feel an array of emotions. And it's okay to feel them all. Some people will try to convince you that it's not okay to get upset and it's not okay to get angry. Bull crap. It's okay. I promise. It's okay. It's part of feeling it. And what we have to do is just feel the emotion, go through it, let it go, and then move on. Don't just sit there and wallow in the anger. Don't sit there and wallow in the sadness. I found myself just feeling kind of depressed. It's like I had reached this pinnacle and been really accomplishing everything that I set out to do. But I think what happened is that I reached all my goals. And somewhere in there, I didn't realize that maybe I should set some new goals. So I can have something else to be reaching for. So I can have something else to be focused on. Because the rational mind is not very rational at all. It's actually quite irrational. The rational mind will have you doing some crazy things. Your mind is programmed. Your mind is susceptible to fear, susceptible to doubt, susceptible to what your friend said. That's why we have to have something else to occupy your mind. I literally, when I am trying to do work, I have to play something else with somebody else's thoughts. So that way I don't get engrossed in my own thoughts and can't focus on the work that's before me. I might be thinking about an old love or an old business deal. Or what am I going to eat for dinner? When dinner is 2 meals away. I skipped right over lunch. What are you focused on, love bug? What are you focused on a daily? Are you so focused on self that you're not even aware of what's going on with the people around you? I had a cousin that called me, or she texted me like, it was probably like 3 something in the morning, at least my time. It was a lot later in the day in her time zone. But typically, anybody that knows me, that I'm not, even if I am up and I was up at that hour for morning time, I'm having me time. It's definitely not you time. But I called her. And she was, a little distraught about some things. Life is getting heavy for her and a little tumultuous, and she just was a little tired. She just was having a weak moment. And I sat there and listened, and I listened, and I listened. And I was having a weak moment myself. That's why I was up. I literally was just up, laying on the floor, staring at the ceiling. That's why I need to put another vision board on my ceiling. But I finally said, had you considered why I may be up right now? She said, well, I did just for a moment, but not really. And it's because her head was so far up her own butt. And it's okay. Because I found my head up under mine as well. So what can I say? I can't say much at all. But it definitely gave me an opportunity to reflect on what was I focused on. Because what we focus on grows. Wherever energy goes, energy grows. So we have to be more mindful of what are we focusing our attention and energy on. What is our mind on? Because whatever you focus your mind on, the universe will be providing you the things that match it. So if you're focused on things going bad and the world going bad, then the universe is going to send you more things that are matching that. Things going bad. Or you could focus on the abundance of the here and the now and what it is that you do have and how abundant it is. And then the universe is like, oh, you like gratitude, huh? You like abundance, huh? Well, huh, let me sprinkle you with a little bit more, boo. That's how the universe works. I don't know if the universe talks like that, but I just imagine the universe talks like that in my head. I imagine the universe being some like fairy ghetto godmother, with some sparkly shoes that can just wave a magic wand and give me what I desire, the truest desires of my heart. And I encourage you and invite you to believe that with me. Yours don't have to talk like that. Your universe can talk however it is that you desire. And I want to encourage you to see what the universe has already provided you for you to focus on. Whether it's something that's inside of you that needs to come to fruition, or something that has already come to fruition that could use your love and attention. So love bugs, I got to sip a little more tea. I'm a little dry over here. I've been doing a lot of talking today and not in a good way. I love y'all. So love bugs, Podfest is coming up. So even if you are not a podcaster, I want to encourage you to join us for Podfest Global 2021 because it is going to be a record-breaking thing. You could be a part of the Guinness World Record. How about that? So make sure you go to Eventbrite and look up Podfest and use my promo code of GHOM, get high on motivation, GHOM 49, and that will get you $49 off a ticket, and the cheapest ticket is $49, so that's like free 99. Who ain't got free 99? All you need is time, and the thing is going to be going on for over a week. There are a multitude of speakers, a multitude of topics, and I am going to be presenting how to attract and identify your ideal listener, which can also translate into your ideal customer or client. So I hope that you come and join me. Yep. Conversation for today. What's going on when things aren't working out? Have you ever woken up and you woke up late? The next thing you know, you bump into something. You might hit the doorway and hurt your arm or hit your toe. Then you spill your coffee, or in my case, my tea. And then you go outside and the truck won't start. And it's snow out there. Just all kind of stuff is just happening. In my world, what has just recently happened is my computer, in that same moment where I was having that moment with my cousin and it was like all fiery, really bad, my computer must have felt the energy and it said pop, and it hasn't worked. So this morning, I literally went into a huge panic mode. I was supposed to be on Clubhouse recording live, which I was really looking forward to because I'm really loving Clubhouse, and next week we're going to talk about Clubhouse. But I was cool with still doing that, but then I realized that I didn't have a way to actually record my audio. And I like to record my video as well, even though I look a mess and I got on my little Ralph Lauren PJs and my baseball cap, I'm still thugging it. But man, I was like, okay, well, let me pull out my old laptop. I pulled out the old MacBook and realized that, it doesn't have GarageBand or the newer software that I use to even edit my show. Because I always use the external hard drive, but that external hard drive went kaput about 6 months ago, and I haven't taken it to get fixed or get the information off of it or whatever you want to call it. I don't want to speak all that technical stuff. I hadn't done that. You know what else I hadn't done is I hadn't backed up the new MacBook onto the new external hard drive. Today I realized how many things that I had not done. I realized how many things I had been ignoring. Whether I was ignoring them consciously or subconsciously, I don't know. But I definitely know I was ignoring some stuff. Not cool. I was so distraught. I thought I was going to go ahead and record something. And I pressed the record button for this video and just started crying, y'all. Lord have mercy. Y'all got to hold space for me. Just put your hands over your heart and hold space for a sister. I'm like, Lord, I can't even get it together. And then even if I recorded the show, I'm like, but I need all the other elements. The show is just not my voice. And I'm sure y'all might be cool, or some of y'all might not be cool with just hearing me talk. But I also have a brand. This is a business. This is not personal. This is professional. And I am a professional. And I'm committed to you all. I'm committed to providing the best possible content that I can and the best quality. I've had times where that has teeter-tottered because I had so much going on in life. But now that I am free of certain other duties, I can focus on what's important. And I know that I like to put my best foot forward and I like to put my best foot out there. But the world has been having some stuff going on because I've been having some stuff going on. Our outer world is only an outward manifestation of what's going on inside our inner world. So if there's turmoil on the inside, there's going to be turmoil on the outside. We have to focus on our own inner vibration. Because that's why things are going bad, quote unquote. And it's not even that they're going bad. Look, they're just reflecting us, back to us. It's the universe saying, hey, get your stuff together. Or it's the universe responding to what you have been saying vibrationally. For example, if you've been complaining about having to drive here and drive there and drive then your car's going to be like, okay, or you don't want to drive. Okay, well, I won't start today, or I'll let this something go out or something go bad. That's how the universe works. See, the universe, you can say, has a sense of humor, or it doesn't. It's just very computer-like, inputs and outputs. It doesn't understand knots either. Knots and don'ts. It does not understand negatives. It just understands the words. So if you say, oh, I don't want this to happen, I don't want this to happen, the universe says, oh, you want that to happen? Here you go. But more than anything, when you see that life is seemingly not working out for you, one, tell yourself, everything is always working out for me. Then two, start doing the work, the inner work, so your outer world can change. And what does that look like? What am I talking about when I say inner work? Inner work is a multitude of things. Inner work is healing your childhood trauma by maybe recording a podcast and talking about the things. It can be seeing a therapist. It can be hiring a coach like me. Doing the inner work can be meditating, and it is definitely meditating. Doing the inner work can be chanting, praying, walking in nature, resting, sleeping, feeding your body right, feeding your body what it needs and what makes it happy. Not what makes your tongue happy, but what makes your digestive system and your energy levels happy. What food makes you do the happy dance? Like you just kind of got to dance a little bit when you do it. You know what I'm talking about. You be what foods are those? And you can't act like you don't know what foods are healthy and what you know to eat or don't know what to eat. You know. But some of us are convinced that, oh, that's rabbit food. I don't want all that. Honey, eat your vegetables. And I apologize if your mother or your father or whoever raised you didn't enforce you to eat your vegetables and they allowed you to eat what was not right for you, and which is now allowing you to have disease and being at dis-ease in life. Simply feeding your body better foods raises your vibration. Drinking more water eliminates waste and raises your vibration. Taking a doggone nap will raise your vibration because it allows whatever vibration you got going on to stop, or at least pause for a moment. And when you wake it back up, you have an opportunity to choose a high vibrational mode to operate in, or you can pick up whatever you was doing before you went to sleep. But I encourage you to do something to put yourself in the vortex before you go to sleep. So listen to something that will put your mind, feed your mind a positive message as you're going to sleep. Listen to some subconscious programming. Find Abraham Hicks' video, Everything is Always Working Out for Me. It'll save your life. Just listen to it and you're like, how is that going to save my life? Trust me. Listen to that video every day for like 30 days. It's going to be ingrained in your brain. And you're going to know that no matter what is going on, that everything is working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. How that goes about is also up to you, though. If you want an easier time in life, then you have to do the hard work, the hard inner work that will allow for this ease in life. But if you're not willing to do the hard work, then understand that you will have to experience a harder life. The decision is completely up to you. So what do you choose? Do you choose for things to keep on not working out for you? Or are you going to decide with me that I am the master of my destiny, that I get to choose how I feel, and that I can change my vibration? It's my responsibility. My happiness is my responsibility. I am the best thing that has ever happened to me. I am my own savior. You have to save yourself from whatever's going on in your life. It's not up for no one else. So stop waiting on your Black Knight in his shining armor on his white horse to come and save you. He's not coming. The fairy godmother is you, is within you. You have to wave the magic wand over yourself. You have to speak life over yourself. So I don't care how you're feeling. And I don't care how bad life might be for you right now. Stop talking about it. Stop feeding energy into that experience. Only talk about that which you want to experience again. And talk about the things that you would like to start experiencing. Talk about them as they are here and in the now. If you are a praying person, pray and say, thank you for my new house. Thank you for my new car. Thank you for the relationships in my family getting better. Thank you for sending me the perfect romantic relationship. Thank you for mending the broken relationships in my house. Thank you for my business thriving and not just surviving. Thank you for me having money in multiple bank accounts. Start giving thanks for that which you desire and are expecting. Because you have to expect what you desire so it can show up. Stop acting like the world is ugly and against you, and that it's dangerous and it hates you. The world is safe and friendly. All is well is what you tell yourself. And keep telling yourself. The world is safe and friendly. All is well and I am at peace. I'm going to get a sip of water. We're going to transform someone's mess into a message. Dear Mimi the Motivator, my favorite motivator's favorite motivator. Thank you for what you do and for what you put out into the world. We need more people like you. Thank you, honey. I need more listeners like you. I need more letters like this. I have been listening to your show now for the past couple of months, and it has made a tremendous difference. I've been listening to the old shows, and they have resonated so hard. But what I have not found yet is a show that addresses this. I heard you mention something about partners, and I see that you have other shows about relationships. But I am waiting for the show that talks about how to pick a partner, a romantic partner and a business partner. So if you have that, I would like that. But in the meantime, here's my mess. I am wanting to live somewhere else. I currently live in a place by myself and have been considering moving home. But when I go home, I can't wait to get back to my own space. I'm scared to move somewhere brand new, but I've always considered moving out of the country. Wow. I love the long letter sometimes. Well, I swear sometimes y'all be like speaking to my spirit. It's like, I swear. I want to move out the country too. I feel emotional. I want to move out the country too. And I say we should do it. I've been doing my homework. And what I have learned is that what we can do is, let's check out going to stay somewhere for just 30 days. And if you're wondering how you can make that happen if you have a job, then if you already work from home, then you know that you can definitely make this happen. And you just have to let your boss know that, listen, those in-office meetings, I won't be able to make them for the next 30 days. I have some family business that I have to take care of that's taking me out of the country. But I will still be able to perform my duties and get my work done. Boom. Number one. Number two, we have to just go ahead and start doing our homework on places that we can stay. So from what I understand, it's very cheap to live in some of these countries. We can get a furnished apartment for a month or 2 or 3. And that way we can check out the place and really see, is this where I want to stay for a while? And that way you have an option of when you go back home, like, that was not the place for me. So what I want to encourage you all to do is to do your homework. So do your homework and check out this few places. Maybe go ahead and start making a list of possible places that you want to live. And then start doing the math on what it will cost to get there and to stay there. Next, start seeing if you have some people or some context already there. Go ahead and put it out there in your social media realm or in your networks and say, hey, I'm thinking about moving to Buenos Aires. Anybody know anything or know anybody? Take up a class for the language that they speak there. Take it up now. Start now, even if you don't move out the country until another year from now. Start doing the work now. Start looking at what goals can you do in 5-minute increments. 5 minutes today, 5 minutes tomorrow, 5 minutes the day after that, and keep it going. I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to make a possible dream a possible reality. I want to dare you to live big and live outside of the box and know that America is not going anywhere if that's where you live, or whatever country you live in. Your country is not going anywhere, and it'll be there when you get back. Live your best life. Do what is calling you. Right now, we are in a time where we can do this more than ever. Take advantage. Recognize the abundance of opportunity that exists right here, right now for you, love bug. The time is here. The time is now. Let's get our stuff together. Let's do our homework. Let's do the math. Let's start saving our ducats up. But most importantly, let's just tell the universe what it is that we desire. And start feeling the feeling of what it's going to be like living in another country, dancing to their music, eating their food, meeting new people. I feel excited already for you, sweetheart. So I hope that you do this. And when you do, please write back in and let me know that you have gone out the country and lived your best life, and let us know how it went. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here to serve you all. Every week I am here for you. I'm here for me too. I hope you're here for me. I want to see you again next week. I want to see your faces. I want to hear your questions, and make sure that you join me on Clubhouse. I Motivate on Clubhouse. So look me up, link me up if you want to collaborate. Let's collaborate. Yay! Let's make some things pop. We're in this thing together. Success requires a team. So let's team up and see what we can do. Me and you, love bug. Yes, I'm talking to you. I am your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, Mimi the Motivator, the host of the Get High on Motivation show, where we get together every week to become 1% better, to get our minds, our bodies, and our spirits right. I love you, love bugs. Be happy. Be healthy. But most importantly, in this year, in this season, be you. And I'll see you next week.